some exclusive images tonight. A 1 million square foot medical supply facility is leveled. It's still burning 10 hours after it started. But as you look at this destruction tonight, know this: every single person escaped this building. Not one person was hurt, not even a firefighter during a challenging fight.
This is what the scene looked like earlier today. We've heard explosions all throughout the afternoon, into the evening, and into the night. The huge plumes of black smoke could be seen for more than 20 miles, with debris raining down on neighborhoods to the south. Thank you so much for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Andrea Flores.
And I'm Curtis Bing. Let's take a look at what we know this hour.
The fire started around 1 this afternoon on Promontory Parkway, just off of Hanson Road. That's south of 205 and east of 580. It's in the industrial area on the west side of Tracy. A company called Medline operates inside this warehouse, and it serves as a distribution center for supplies for hospitals across the region. The fire department says 120 people were inside when that fire broke out. All of them got out safely. The fire chief says the fire suppression system inside that building was not working properly, and there was no water pressure in fire hydrants inside the warehouse.
We had problems with water pressure initially on the fire. The fire hydrants within the yard of the facility had lacked pressure, so we had to connect to the fire hydrants on the street.
KCRA 3 got this video from inside the warehouse when that fire started. The person who shared this video did not want to be identified, but they say they heard the fire alarm going off inside the building, but they did not see sprinklers going off. We have slowed the video down, and you can see flames at the top of a storage rack there. You can also see sparks falling to the ground.
All day and night, viewers have been sending in their video of the fire. This video was sent in by somebody right next to that building as the flames consumed it. You can see them backing up. That smoke is intensifying, and eventually they walk away from that warehouse. We have live team coverage for you tonight from the ground and Live Copter 3. Peyton Headley and Anahita Jafari are standing by in Tracy. Meteorologist Heather Waldman is tracking the air quality and the winds, but KCRA 3's Gulston Dart is leading our coverage from right outside that burning warehouse.
Yeah, that's right, Curtis. We're on the southwest corner of the warehouse that is still burning tonight. What you can see behind me, fire crews from all over the area, from Mountain House, Fremont, and other areas here coming to Tracy to help make sure that this fire doesn't spread. The dramatic pictures, though, coming from Live Copter 3, I got to show you what that looks like right now. This is what 1 million square feet looks like when it's on fire. And remember, a lot of this area was stacked high with products at this Medline medical supply facility. Fire officials say the fire started on the roof, and it quickly spread. Within 30 to 40 minutes, the whole place was on fire. And guys, you also mentioned that everyone made it out safe. That is no small miracle when you think about the size of this facility and really the relative small amount of time they had to get out. But everyone is okay, and now the investigation goes on. As the fire crews stay here through the night, they say they will be here tomorrow and beyond, putting out the hot spots. They have ladder trucks lined up on the west side and the north side where they can get to some fire hydrants and put water on the flames and the smoke, which still stretches miles away from here to the south and to the east into some neighboring areas. KCRA 3's Peyton Headley has been here for several hours since this afternoon, and she had a chance to also hear the news conference from the local chief, and she has the latest on what she has seen today. Peyton.
Yeah, the chief said earlier this evening that it took 30 minutes for this 1 million square foot warehouse to be fully engulfed in flames. So when you think about the conditions that led up to that, that's high winds, low humidity, high temperatures, and of course the struggles with the water pressure on the property of the warehouse and the lack of the water suppression system. So looking at the warehouse from where we are at tonight, it's tough when it gets dark. You can't see how big that plume of smoke is, but when it gets darker, you can see the glow of the flames. That's what's coming up from inside of that warehouse. You can also see just how much this warehouse is kind of dipping and sagging in different places. You can see there's a hole in between two of the walls, and the roof is caved in. And so you think about the fire that's burning in that area, you think about the water that firefighters are dumping on the warehouse, and you wonder just how much longer those warehouse walls will be standing. Something that I have found notable here in the last hour or so is that fire crews have been spraying water on this corner of the warehouse, and we have seen a significant drop in just how much smoke it's been putting off in this area. That's compared, of course, to the rest of the warehouse that's stretching down that direction. 1 million square feet, and likely they're just going to have to go at this piece by piece. But the section that they've been hitting right now, that water has been doing a really significant job of lowering the smoke that's putting it off, and the flames we haven't seen glowing from that area as well. But of course we know that, it was putting up this huge plume of smoke. Some of those embers were sent 2.5 miles away is where it started some of the spot fires. We know there were 3 of them that crews worked to get under control. The fire chief tonight talked about just how unique this fire is. Here's what he had to say.
This is such a unique fire. There's probably been 3 or 4 of these in the history of our country, this size of warehouse fire. And so we don't know. And we may be here for 3 or 4 days. This thing may be concluded in the next 2 days. We just don't know.
Yeah, and at this point, there's really no controlling this fire. There is just monitoring it, letting it burn, and making sure that no spot fires will be picking up in this area. Also tonight, a significant note, they have no information on the cause of the fire. They did speak about the ATF being involved in helping in this investigation, but really the most miraculous part about this whole thing is that over 100 people were inside of the building at the time of the fire, and every single one of them got out. Officials saying tonight no one was hurt in this. So an impressive evacuation system here, getting these folks all out and getting these nearby buildings evacuated and making sure that the fire just really tries to remain on that one property there. Of course, that's what they'll be monitoring here for the next few days. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much for that part of our coverage right now, Peyton. As for Medline, they manufacture and distribute all kinds of medical supplies, things from gloves to surgical equipment to wheelchairs. They run the gamut. If it's in a doctor's office or a hospital, they probably have some supplies in there. So we did get a statement from Medline, and it says in part, all Medline employees and on-site personnel are accounted for. Also, here's what we know a little bit more about Medline. This specific hub here behind me supplies some major hospitals and health systems in our area. We're talking Sutter Health, Kaweah Health, Enloe Health, Stanford Medicine, as well as Carson, Tahoe Health, and the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. A spokesperson from Sutter Health sent KCRA3 a statement saying, in part, at this time we do not anticipate broad impacts. Our supply chain teams have contingency plans in place to maintain access to critical supplies.